Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel where we talk about skincare, grooming, and sometimes hair. So if that sounds like your thing, make sure you are subscribed. Also, come and follow me on Instagram where I post a lot of stuff you're not going to see here on YouTube. So I have Robert with me, my twin brother. A lot of people didn't believe we're twins.
No, I know, yeah.
They still don't.
Yeah.
They think it's like a mirror.
It's happening, it's real.
There we go. Robert is a professional makeup artist, so if you're into makeup, and that's it.
Pretty much just makeup.
Go and follow him on his YouTube channel. It will be linked in the description down below. But today, I thought we'd talk about products that, not products that we hate. I've done a products that hate video before, but these are products that we were disappointed by. So, you know, we bought with every hope in the world and they're just kind of like,
really let us down.
Really let us down. Okay, so I'm gonna go first, if that's okay.
Yeah.
I do actually have this product, but I didn't bring it over with me. I'm in Southampton. First product I really hate is the Garnier Moisture Bomb. So I bought this because I thought subscribers have been asking me to try it, but they weren't at all. It was the Neutrogena Moisture Bomb, which is supposed to be really good.
See, the Garnier one, I saw when they kind of brought them out, I saw everything in all drugstores. It was everywhere.
So yeah, I got two versions of the moisturizer and the sheet mask, and then also like a moisturizing facial spray that I didn't use for fear of my life.
Why?
Because the moisturizer is a perfect example of a really crappy drugstore moisturizer. Yeah. Like, it's horrific. It feels cheap on the skin. So hang on, it's like a gel moisturizer. You know, gel moisturizer meant to be really hydrating.
I usually go for gel if I'm gonna use the moisturizer. It's gel.
Yeah, because you've got oily skin. Right. These were like, okay, so how do I explain this? They
were shit.
They were shit. They actually were. It feels cheap. It smells horrific. Like, I don't care about fragrances. We all know fragrances is something you can have a reaction to. But this was like overly fragrance, like a typical cheap product that just stinks. It's very unnecessary fragrance.
What do you think the fragrance was? Was it like rose?
Blue. No, it wasn't. Do you know what I mean?
The colour blue.
Yeah, it was like slush puppy. Do you know, it's not even like it's just too much. It felt suffocating. Like I could smell it. It stung my skin a little bit as well. Obviously, like, gel moisturizers aren't meant to like deeply moisturize. Gel moisturizers are more about hydrating because of their water content, but this felt like a fake hydration, if that makes sense. Like, it felt like it gave my skin the appearance of hydration, but my skin felt instantly tight after and prickly, and it was just horrible. The packaging is really horrific as well. It's horrible. So would I recommend this to anyone? 100% absolutely not. I feel like you can get much better moisturizers in a pharmacy still, in a drugstore, around the £5 mark, that are the pure basics of what you need in a moisturizer.
Oh, excuse me. My first product is something that genuinely filled me with disappointment. So, have you reviewed Lush stuff on your channel before? Of course you have.
I have. Yeah. I mentioned that when we first got bad skin, like when we were much younger. Lush, we use Lush all the time.
All the time.
But as I mentioned in my like product reviews, like, they've changed
This is a thing. So I go through stages with my skincare where I'm like, I'm going to use something expensive, then I'm going to go natural, and I'm going to go all back to Lush, and I'm going to get a whole set of Lushing. So one time I decided to do this, and I was like, let me go natural again, let me get all my Lush stuff. And there was a facial scrub we used to use called Dark Angel. Yes. One of the best scrubs I think I keep looking at this thing.
Like, possibly one of the original charcoal base. Is it charcoal?
Yeah, because it was like, oh my god, what is this? Yeah. And it is basically charcoal and like avocado oil and all these really nice hydrating, moisturizing ingredients, but still a scrub. So it was really good for my skin, which is really oily.
So you like using scrubs, don't you?
I do like using
I absolutely hate them personally.
But this one wasn't bad because it wasn't like it no, come on. I don't have to explain myself.
Okay, no, it's fine. It's fine.
Anyway, I was using this scrub, and I'm oily. I have big pores. I'm dehydrated. Some areas of my skin have this texture to them. So I used this scrub, washed it off, and oh my god, I thought I hadn't washed it off properly. So I try again. The actual product itself, it's black, it's pure black, was sitting in every single pore. Looked 100 times bigger because there was black sitting in the pore. Any area of my skin, I tend to get quite dry around my nose here, or dehydrated around my nose. And my cheeks here are quite dehydrated as well. it was gripping, the texture was gripping, or the texture of my skin was gripping to the product. So it was really holding on to it, and I had to keep washing my face so many times, and you don't want to keep doing that after a scrub anyway.
So this is like, I remember, because we both used to love this, we used to use it, when we loved it so much, it was like our exfoliator.
Yeah, we made it.
We made it. I feel like they must have put more charcoal powder in it or something. Yeah, because it never used to stain, and then just this one time, and I remember it all being like, when I used it in the corners of my nose, and
I used it on my neck. I used it on my neck in this area here. I looked like I had blackheads everywhere. And I don't.
Oh, it's just.
It was the worst.
So we love this, and you were saying you love this as a physical scrub. A lot of people enjoy using a physical scrub. I don't like them. I don't condone them. But would you recommend this for anyone?
Okay, so here's the thing. I don't think that's fine. I don't know. I'm torn myself, but I'm one of those people who doesn't take my own advice or your advice, and I wouldn't recommend it just because of the way it grips to the skin. No product like that should fill your pores like that.
And I used to love Lush, but they have changed so many of their products and formulations.
Glitter in everything.
In Coalface.
Oh my god! So I went to Lush the other day, and I walked in, glitter absolutely everywhere. And I went to this one girl. I was looking for like their bath things, the little balls. And I was like, can you show me some without glitter? And everyone she picked up covered in glitter. And she was like, this doesn't have glitter, but it's covered in glitter.
Well, when you get, it's, okay, the next one is actually a product from The Ordinary. So this is, I really like The Ordinary. You're not too keen, are you? And this is their moisturising factors with HA, so hyaluronic acid. Now, I bought this because this was at the time in the skincare realm where The Ordinary had just come in, and everyone's getting really excited about it. Oh my god,
chemical doctors.
Yeah, like... everyone was thinking
science. That's what I meant. Not chemical doctor.
That's it. Yeah, everything was getting into like active ingredients and chemical exfoliating, and as well as that, they had their basic products as well. And because I was kind of like, I already knew about like chemical exfoliators, like vitamin C, hyaluronic acid. I initially just opted for their very basic stuff. So I wanted a cleanser and a moisturizer. So I saw this moisturizing factors, and the reason I got it was because it was very basic, like very basic moisturizer, just what you need in a moisturizer, nothing fancy, with a bit of hyaluronic acid in there, hydro pump, Garnier. Whenever I talk about The Ordinary, people say like, have you tried this? And it's really difficult for me to explain, so I was just like, yeah, I didn't like it, but this is why I don't like it, is because it didn't sink into my skin whatsoever.
No way.
Like, I don't know how to explain it, but I put it on my, like a tiny bit on my skin. So I did my usual cleanser, toner, and this was in the morning, so I did one serum, and then I went to go do my moisturizer, and I put it on my skin, and it's just moving around. Like it's not sinking in.
Like it's a layer, like it's not being taken in.
Yeah, like it's a layer. Like I got like Play-Doh or something.
Almost, like a cleansing oil that doesn't...
But thick, do you know what I mean? Like it just kind of like, I don't know how to explain it. I couldn't sink it in. I was literally moving it around, and as it passed my eyebrows and hairline, it get caught in there, then it get caught in my facial hair, and it just wouldn't sink in whatsoever. So then I tried nothing. That evening I was like, I'm gonna do a cleanse. I'm not even gonna try a toner or serum, and then I'll just see if this moisturizer works. Maybe I use something that it didn't quite agree with, maybe something silicone heavy. And the same thing happened. The same thing happened. I tried it more recently, 3 months ago, and the same thing happened. So it's not that I dislike this product. I really wanted this product to work, but it didn't. It didn't. So I was really disappointed. Would I recommend it to people? Yes, because I feel like a lot of people like it. But a lot of people say, you might be able to help with this, but a lot of people say it makes a good primer, which makes me think there's something in it.
Here's what primers do. If it's a good primer, excuse me, it's because it's made a barrier between your face and your makeup. They're literally like a silky, almost that silicone feel barrier between your face and makeup. So it's literally to stop anything penetrating through your skin coming through to the makeup, or vice versa, if that makes sense.
The thing is with The Ordinary is it is really hit or miss. Like I feel like there's no in between. Like you might have a good toner. It's not the best, it's not the worst, but you're gonna see it through and use it.
And I feel like with them you have to know your skincare in the first place.
So am I right? This is what I've mentioned before, is that everyone's like, it's really simple, it's just the plain ingredients, but unless you know what the ingredients are, where to use it, what you can and can't use it with, and what time of the day, whatever, it's so complicated.
that's why it's so sciencey to me, because it's like this ingredient 2%, and it's like, oh, don't mix this with gel.
Yeah,
you know.
And it's also a brand. I'm like going on a bit now. That makes everyone think they need to be using all this stuff. It's difficult though, because there's even people like me on YouTube and bloggers and who are constantly using stuff. It makes you feel like you need to be using this to get to that next step in your skincare routine. But yeah, I could talk about The Ordinary for a really long time, because in some ways it is really good, and I think what they've done to the skincare industry in general is really, really cool.
It's interesting.
It's interesting, but it does get people confused. What's your next one?
So I actually have this product here. It's the only one I haven't thrown away that I hated. So this is a lip scrub from Glam Glow. So Glam Glow are more known for their face masks. We did a video reviewing the My Little Pony ones. They do some quite gimmicky face masks, but then they actually do some quite nice, I quite like them. I know you're not too keen on them. Yeah, there's actually 2 or 3 that I feel work quite well, and the rest are kind of like gimmicky.
Yeah, I mean, they're popular for a reason. Their products work.
Can I just say one thing really quickly about the marketing of this company?
Yeah.
I ordered this, when I ordered this, they use the word sexy far too much.
They do,
like,
don't they?
Get a sexy face.
Yeah,
and
get sexy lips. Yeah.
And then when I checked out, the picture was at the top, was this woman like crawling over a desk to this man. I was like, your products are on the way. So,
what?
I mean, that needs updating.
Okay, yeah.
But anyway, first of all, this is a dumb thing. Packaging for me is really important.
Yeah, I love packaging. Yeah.
This, I don't know if you can get a close up of this maybe later, but around the seal here, the silver's kind of coming away, and that goes into the product. Not that it's real silver.
Do you know why I think it's important here though? Is because I think Glam Glow is one of those brands where you pay a bit for the packaging as well.
100%. And you can see even on this, all around the edge here, the silver's all coming away. Anyway, for me, it's more the texture of this product. I don't really like, again, going back to Lush, when Lush brought out lip scrubs, it was basically sugar in a jar.
It was just sugar
and it would just fall off. So to me, I like to have a paste. But it's a paste that kind of turns into an oil.
Yeah.
But there's like a fine line in between. So if you look at the actual product here, the only way I can describe this texture is if you have like a slush puppy or like a freezy, and then you drink all the actual drink and you get to the end and all that's left is that ice.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And you're trying to suck up any moisture from it. That's kind of the texture of this. It's really crumbly. So you see, even when I kind of rub it into my hand, I don't want to fall into my table. It all falls off. I used other lip scrubs, namely the Jeffree Star ones, that are actually more of a paste. So when you take it out, the texture, it grips to your lip a little bit.
Yeah, I got 2 of the Jeffree Star ones.
Yeah, quite good, and I like it when it kind of has, I mean, you kind of want some, like, I know it's a scrub, but you kind of want some moisturising benefit from a lip scrub as well. This one has no underlying oil to it, or it isn't like the sugar melts or like something like that. It literally stays like a scrub like this. Yeah.
Is it minty as well?
It's meant to, The smell is very artificial.
It's called fizzy lip.
It's called fucking fizzy lip. Oh, I can't say the channel. It's called fizzy lip. It's just it's one of the worst products I think I've ever bought in my life. I really, really don't like it. I just haven't used it because it's so difficult to use.
How much was it?
Oh, I can't even remember. It's just so dry and nasty. I really hate it.
I guess it is difficult to formulate when you have sugar.
Sorry, smell it. It smells like... Oh, sorry. It
smells like you brush your teeth and it's what's the smell left on your lips. Oh, it's horrible. So yeah, that is it. Please let us know any products that you were disappointed by, or just in general really dislike, especially I think with like YouTube and the amount of products I bring. Sometimes I get your comment like, this really didn't work for me, and I got it. So please let me know what those are as well. Go and check out Robert's channel if you are into makeup. Go and subscribe. He's a professional makeup artist. You don't really do skincare or anything like that, do you?
I only dabble in skincare that benefits makeup.
Yeah, so stick with me for that and head over there for makeup. But that's it from me now, guys. I will see you next time. Bye.